forces in the Battle of Bunker Hill. The southern colonies from 1776 to 1777 used the snake flag. That's the one that's coming up here now. In the latter part of 1775, the Continental Congress appointed a committee to consider the question of a single flag for the 13 colonies. That committee recommended a design of 13 alternate stripes of red and white with an azure field. In the upper corner, bearing the red cross of St. George and the white cross of St. Andrew. John Paul Jones, the senior lieutenant of the flagship Alfred, hoisted the flag to the masthead December 3rd, 1775. 1 month later, it was raised over the headquarters of General George Washington at Cambridge, Massachusetts, in compliment, as he wrote, to the United Colonies. The flag, called the Continental Colors in the Grand Union, was never carried in the field by the Continental Land Forces, but it was used by the Navy as its exclusive ensign and its first American flag to receive a salute of honor, a salute of 11 guns from Fort Orange in the Dutch West Indies. In response to Ross, a Philadelphia Quakeress, to make a flag from a rough design they left with her. It is said that she suggested that the flag stars should have 5 points rather than 6. This starry banner was first flown over Fort Stanwix, called Fort Schuyler at the time, near the city of Rome, New York, on August the 3rd, 1777, and was under fire 3 days later in the Battle of Oriskany, August 6, 1777, during a British and Indian attack. The first official salute to the flag, Stars and Stripes, was given on February 14, 1778 by France. On the French coast, when the Ranger, under command of John Paul Jones, was saluted by the French fleet. This flag was then carried by the Ranger, was made by the young women of Portsmouth, New Hampshire, some stripes of their best colored silk dresses and the white wedding gown of a recent bride. It is said that the Ranger's flag was flown by Jones's ship, the Bon Homme Richard, in its thrilling flight by moonlight upon the high seas with the British frigate Serapis. When Serapis struck her colors, the immortal fame of John Paul Jones was ensured as the intrepid defender of the youthful republic. The original 13 Stars and Stripes was represented by the original 13 colonies in 1795 by 2 additional Stars and Stripes were added to represent the admission of the Union of Vermont and Kentucky. Under this banner of 15 Stars and Stripes was fought the War of 1812. It is the site of it flying over Fort McHenry on September 14, 1814, that inspired Francis Scott Key to write what has become our national anthem, the Star-Spangled Banner. Miss Margaret Young, who cut the stars from that particular banner, was the mother of Henry Sanderson, the grand exalted ruler of the order in 1884. The Congress of April 14, 1818, adopted a resolution that said on and after July 4th, 1818, the number of stripes would be 13, and that the blue field should carry 1 star for each of the 20 states in the Union, and a new star should be added to each state admitted thereafter. Since non-connected state, a year later Hawaii, our island state, added the 50th star. Our present flag, 50 stars and 13 stripes, it is accompanied by a POW MIA flag to represent the plighted demise of a special group of armed forces who were prisoners of war or still remain missing in action.
Please stand and salute our flag. As this emblem is first in our hearts as loyal Americans, so is it close to our altar as loyal Alps. The gentle breezes with lingering caress kiss the folds of no flag which can compare with its beauty. There is no such red in budding rose, in falling leaf, or sparkling wine. No such white in April blossom, crescent moon, or mountain snow. No such blue in women's eyes, in ocean depth, or heaven's dome. And no such pageantry of clustering stars and streaming light in all the spectrum of the sea and sky. Please be seated.
I did send to the liquor control commission a check saying we need
Oh, no,
to
no, the township,
even though it's
they had a
technically
public
an
hearing.
escrow right now.
They
but I
had to
had
say
to
okay.
bring-
And we approved, we approached the township.
Everybody got a